Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you my new car. As you would have seen, I have actually got rid of the Evo and I'm going back to my roots with a car, or a type of car that I've pretty much always been into, and they're the types of cars I've always had. So let's take a little trip down memory lane. The first real series on the channel, Peugeot 106 GTI. Citroen VTR as a daily. Used to build the 106 GTI, done a turbo conversion. Moved on from there and eventually ended up with a Peugeot 208 GTI. Took it on track, went to the Nürburgring, absolutely loved it. So as you can tell, I like my PSA cars and that's what I'm going back to. So this is my new project car. Let's turn the camera around and I'll show you the car. Okay, so here's the car as I bought it, and it is a Peugeot 208 GTI, but it's not just any GTI like the last one I had. It's a bit of a special one. It's called the GTI by Peugeot Sport. So quick rundown of what they are. Well, front wheel drive, 210 brake horsepower, 1.6 turbo. Sort of think of it as a French Fiesta ST with a few more upgrades on it. So that's pretty much the easiest way to explain what it is, but I think it's quite quirky and quite special as opposed to the competition, and I'll explain a few of the reasons why I've gone for the by Peugeot Sport. In this case, I didn't go for the cheapest 208 by Peugeot Sport. I went for the best one that I could find. Budget wasn't an issue for once. So it's only got 15,000 miles on it and it was bought from a dealership. So yeah, really nice example. So what makes these cars special then over, you know, say a Fiesta ST, a Clio RS, or even the regular GTI? Well, this one in particular, they have twin scroll turbo. That's on the GTI and the by Peugeot Sport. The engine's actually the same engine out of a Mini John Cooper Works, same type of engine. Might have some slight differences, but yeah, forged from factory, which is another big selling point. It's basically the engine and gearbox out of a Peugeot RCZ-R. So comes out the factory with a limited slip diff. We've got these Peugeot branded, but actually Alcon 4-pot brakes, 330mm, so very large brakes. We've got spherical bearings from factory. We've got 6mm wider track over a regular GTI and a lot more goodies. So a couple of things I don't like about the car before we go any further. It does have a tint film on the lights on the front and the back. Now I didn't want to just peel it off, I wanted to show you the car as I got it. So that tint film wants to come off really, especially on the back. I just think it makes the car look a bit, I don't know, it doesn't really do the car any favours. And then this number plate as well is on a bit of a wonk. But apart from that, a really good example. If we look inside, we can see we got the nice GTI steering wheel. We've got the Peugeot gauges. These mats are specific to the by Peugeot Sport. And then we've got these Alcantara by Peugeot Sport seats. And we've got KYB suspension, although you can't see it, but it does come with that from factory. So then, yes, this is the future project car for the channel, and I'm going to be building it. Now I'm reverting back to my old format. I'm going to get a Citroen as well, and it's probably going to be a Citroen DS3 Racing, and I'm going to have one as a daily and one as a track car. So that's going to be fun. So if you are the boss of Pug One Off, feel free to contact me and sponsor my build. But if not, then, you know, subscribe, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy the content moving forward. So the structure is, I just want to get a couple of mods or a couple of jobs out of the way. So we're going to peel off them tints in a future video. We're going to probably do that number plate on the back. There's a couple of things as well, like I looked at loads of these and they're all exactly the same. Is just discolouring. Now I did a test patch here, if you can see, and it does T-cut out, but I just got to finish that arch off. So I just wanted to show you that. I didn't want to buff it out before I start the build. But yeah, it's just minor things really. It's a really clean example. So I've already got a track day booked. We're going to Castle Combe April the 1st. We're going to set a baseline time and then the mods are going to start from there. So yeah, it's going to be a really good project moving forward. So yes, this is the car. I hope you like the car. If you're interested in the car moving forward, make sure you subscribe. We're going back to Peugeot and Citroën and I'm really excited. I just feel like with the Evo, 4 years of fighting the car, you know, and it wasn't going the way I would like it to go. So eventually I just lost joy and I wanted to go back to a car that I had stress-free fun with, and it was a really nice car to own, and that was the old Peugeots. So we've got to set a baseline time. I've got some times what Steve-O set, the Evo, at Castle Combe, so that'll be really interesting to get straight on the track and see, you know, how does this car compare.